Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Hello, beautiful goddesses. Welcome to Rise of the Divine Goddesses. So please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also comment. Today, goddesses, in your realm, we're going to look at some more spicy love type readings. And I'm going to mix it up. I'll kind of go back and forth. We find out what's going on, what's the tea. But today, we're all about finding out how your person feels, what their thoughts, feelings, and desires and intentions are. Okay, so now I am using the Tarot of Sexual Magic, so I won't be able to show some of them because there's a lot of nudity and they can be a little explicit. So, and then we're gonna use the Burning Heart Love Oracle to find out what your person is feeling in response to the tarot that we read today. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so I have the cards out, and I'm going to be using the oracle cards to clarify. Okay, so let's look at the first card. We have the Knave of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knave of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. Get my little readers on here. Oops. Oh, that's in reverse. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so, and I also have some cards that I pulled from the bottom. Now, your person wants a new beginning with you. Let's see if I can cover this. Your person wants a new beginning with you with the Ace of Pentacles. They want to start a new beginning, something fresh, something solid, something serious with you. And then we have the Knave of Pentacles. So this person, oops, hold on. This person wants to take their time with you, but it looks like they want to give you something to drink. They want to make you feel real relaxed. So be careful because this person wants to possibly get you intoxicated. And they have a red candle, so they could be dabbling in some type of love spell, love potion or something like that, so that they can win you back, because they do want a new beginning with you. And then we have the Five of Wands. So your person is concerned that you might have found someone else. They are very jealous. They're watching you online. They're keeping up to see who you're talking to, probably looking into the comments, who you're liking online. But this person is watching you and they are very jealous. And if nothing's happening, their imagination is like going out of control, thinking about who you could be seeing and who you could be with, and what you two are doing together. Okay, all right, so just to get those out right there. So they want a new beginning, they want to spend some time with you, get with you, they want to get you intoxicated, and they have a red candle to put a spell on you or some type of love potion, and they are spying and watching you, and they're very jealous with the Five of Wands. And I feel like there's competition out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move these over here, and we'll do those. But first we'll get started on with the Knave of Wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Knave of Wands. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is put these off. 1 second. I'm excited about this. This is a little something new that I want to do. Okay, so with the Knave of Wands, they're curious about what's going on with you. They're curious about who you're talking to. It's like driving them crazy. They're obsessed thinking about that. And with the Nine of Pentacles, they want you so bad. We know that Nine of Pentacles means someone who's independent, and they see that in you. But this person's obsessed with you. in the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And we're going to break those down, and I'll probably read some information about those so we can get more in-depth information about what the cards mean in the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So they're obsessed, they are jealous, they're writing you or texting you and deleting and throwing out paper and just like they're going crazy with jealousy. They're up at night thinking about you. Thinking about you being in the arms of someone else. It's driving them crazy. And so with the Two of Pentacles, this person's not sure what to do. You intimidate them. You're just so attractive and so magnetic. And the chemistry between you two is like crazy. So they want to touch you and hold you, but there's some type of intimidation. They're not sure where to start or how to do this. And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. And so they want the attention from you. They don't want you giving the attention to someone else. And they're curious with the Six of Wands being in reverse that if you're not giving them the attention, who are you giving it to? And then we have the Four of Pentacles. This person does not want to let you go. They want to hold on to you. And they watch you when you're sleeping. If you two ever lived together, or if you were just visiting, or just whatever you're doing, when you're resting, they watch you. And they have a lot of desire from you. They want to sometimes undress you while you're sleeping. This is what I'm saying here. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So they're curious about what you're doing, wondering who you're giving your attention to. They are obsessed with you to the point of wanting to touch you while you're sleeping. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. Undress you while you're sleeping so they can, I guess, admire you. And then with the Eight of Swords, they're in their head. They're jealous. They're, just wondering who's holding you, who's touching you. They want to send you a text. Sometimes it's angry. Why aren't you talking to me? And, are you seeing somebody else? And then they delete it. Because they after a while, they don't send it. They hold it there. They think about it. And then they look at it and they say, oh my God, I sound crazy. She probably thinks I'm obsessed and crazy. And they are obsessed and crazy over you right now. You're in their head. They're obsessively thinking about you. And how they're feeling the passion that they feel. They want to come to you. They want to come to you. They want to make you an offer, but they want you to be there waiting for them. Okay, so there we have it with that. Okay, so now let's get into the good stuff here. Okay, so, excuse me. So with the Page of Wands, they're very curious about what you're doing. They want to know who you're talking to, what you're doing, as far as, if you're going out or if you're stepping out, if you're outside, they want to know this. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, it's abandon. They want to hold you in their arms. They want to kiss you. They want to feel the abandon. They want you to feel this too. The magic of the olive branches. It says the eccentricities of character do not necessarily lead to unreliability. You must look beyond appearances to see the essence of the feelings. So they may look like when they're with you that they're just, what's the word I'm looking for? That they're not as serious, that, I'm going to, they're kind of going along with the program, but really on the inside, this person is an abandon when it comes to you. You just, you take their breath away. And just because their character may seem like they're nonchalant, doesn't mean that that's the case. This person has fallen for you. This person wants to hold you in their arms with abandon. They want you to throw your head back while they kiss all over your neck. Yes. Okay, so let's clarify more and see what they have to say about this. And this is with the knave, or the page of wands. What does your person have to say? They said, I can't let go. They can't let you go. I mean, they're in total abandon when it comes to you. They can't let you go. Maybe you two are together now, and they just don't want to, and they're not fighting, in a sense, to force you to take them back. They probably wish they did, but right now, they realize they can't let you go. We have, I really do care, even though I don't show it. Instead of just talking, they're acting nonchalant. So, I really do care, even though I don't show it. So, they're trying to hide it because they're in total abandon. I mean, you really got this person hooked. They can't let you go, and they really care, even though they don't show it. We have, I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Aww. They want to make you happy. They miss your smile. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. So they know they need to work on themselves. They know they have issues that they need to work out. And so that's what they're trying to do. And they're trying to clear their head because all they do is think about you. So it's kind of hard to clear your head when there's the person that you feel this abandoned with. You just can't stop thinking about them. Okay, now let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles. So this person, this is your person, and this is you. They're like on top of you, and they're cutting, a lock of your hair so they can take home with them or hold on to constantly think about you, to smell your hair. And, you know, this person's like totally obsessed. So let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles and see what it has to say. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. Here we go. Hold on, that's the ones. That's for you. Okay, it says dominion. So yes, the fact that they're on top of you. There's another term for it. I can't think of what it is. No, I don't want to say that. Okay, the fact that they're on top of you, they're on top. They want dominion over you. The magic of the lock of hair. It says reserve and discretion bears secret, wild, and powerful loves in which two people nourish each other. So this person has this in their heart and in their feelings and their emotion, there's a lot of secrets that they bear. And not just secrets, just wild and powerful loves, you know, which you two nourish each other. So when you two are together, it's like wild. The connection, the chemistry is out of this world. Whereas this person needs a lock of your hair so they can have dominion over you. Now, we did have that, this person, this is with the Knave of Pentacles, this person wanted to give you drinks. And take a look at their face. They know exactly what they're doing. And there's the red candle. So, with your hair, this person could be using it for a love spell. This person wants dominion over you. Okay, so let's find out what they have to say with the Nine of Pentacles and wanting dominion over you. We had, I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. See? Out of this world, the chemistry out of this world. You take my demons. I'm sorry, you tame my demons. Wow, you tame their demons. Yeah. Even though it's intense, you you make them feel this abandon, and they don't feel when they're around you, when they smell you, when they see you, that you just calm them down. You tame their demons. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So they knew they messed things up with you. And when you were gone, they missed that magnetic chemistry that you two had. The way you made them feel. You gave them this abandoned feeling. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. There you go. Pretty much what I said. In other words, but pretty much what I said. So your energy is intoxicating. They're in this abandon, remember? And it's pulling them in. I love your energy. And I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Yeah. Yep. That's why they signed. They knew they hurt you. Mix that up a little bit. Okay, next we have the Knave of Cups. See how angry this person is. Angry. He thinks you're with somebody else. Under the moon at night, he's writing all these letters. We can also say texting too. Throwing them away, getting angry. So they're angry at you. They want you and desire you, and at the same time, they're angry at you. All right. So let's look what the Knave of Cups has to say. So with the Knave of Cups, it says jealousy. Yeah, see? The magic of the ink. Doubts are slinking along in the distance. You must find a way to communicate and meet in spite of the considerable distance. So they want to contact you. They want to talk to you. And maybe they start the text, they start texting, but then they may have said something out of anger because they're jealous, and then they delete it. Or they wanted to write you a letter to mail to you. Then they thought, oh, I can't do that either. She's going to think that I'm a wimp or something. But I don't think you would feel that way about them. But yeah, so the distance, they need to close the distance if they want to get with you. If you still want them and they still want you, you know, there's something you may have to do, like maybe unblock them if you got them blocked, or stop ignoring their messages. But that's between you and them, in a sense that you know what your situation is. But if it's nothing that caused you any harm mentally, emotionally, and physically to the extreme that it would be dangerous for you, then, you know, if you still want this person, you know what you need to do. Okay, so let's see how they feel about this. Let's see how they feel about this jealousy. It says, I'm scared you will reject me. Ah, there we go. So they're texting things out, you know, and they read it and then they think, well, what if she doesn't like me? They get in their head and start, you know, thinking all these things. And one of the biggest things that scares them is that you may reject them. What else are they feeling? They're scared of being rejected. They're jealous. I'm in love with you. And that's why they're in love with you. Yep. That's why they're so jealous. They don't want anyone else to have you. They're obsessed with you. They abandon. Wow. This person can be a little bit younger than you. They said, I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So maybe the places you used to hang out with them, you don't go anymore. There's probably a few places you hung out with them. They go to those places all the time, hoping they'll see you. Maybe it's at a grocery store. Maybe it's at the mall, or maybe places you go to, like a club, or maybe to go get a drink, you know, a sports bar or something, or some type of place. You know, a place, a restaurant. Yeah, they keep hoping to bump into you. And then we have, I regret what I did to you. Yeah, they really regret it now. The thought of someone else having you and they just threw it away is making them feel a lot of regret. Or like, what did I do? Now on the bottom, it says, I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. And so they ended up getting themselves caught up in a karmic relationship. Okay, I think that's it for that. Let me shuffle a little bit more. Mix it up. Okay, so the next card is Two of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what the Tarot Sexual Magic has to say about the Two of Pentacles. It says embarrassment. The magic of the verbena. Embarrassment, uncertainty, unease, and the fear of getting involved must be overcome. So your person feels this embarrassment now that they allowed things to get to where they are, and now they're uncertain. They're, they had this unease and the fear of getting involved. But if they want to be with you, which it seems like they do, they have to overcome this, right? Okay, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, let's see how many we have here. We have two. So it says, I want to treat you the way you deserve. So they know they treated you wrong. And they're afraid now. They're embarrassed now because they know they treated you bad. And then we have, I ran because I wasn't ready for you. Yeah, see? That's what we said about with the Two of Pentacles. They said the fear of getting involved must be overcome because there's uncertainty and unease. So they ran because they were afraid. They weren't ready, and so they decided to run. Okay. We have, I wish you were here with me. They're in their room alone at night thinking about you, wishing you were with them, wishing you were in their arms. I need to tell you the truth. So they want to tell you the truth. They're a little afraid because, remember, they're scared that you will reject them. So they are afraid. And on the bottom it says, the distance between us kills me. So the distance between you two is killing them. It's really hard for them. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move these out the way. And we're going to get the Six of Wands in reverse. So let's look at the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so they feel like you're like someone else is winning, but and they're not. They feel like they're losing you right now. Okay, so Six of Wands, it says touching. So they really want to touch you. It says the magic of the hare and the dove. So growing closer, growing apart, diluting, confirming, every game of pleasure must end and doubts must be dispelled. And so right now, your person really wants to touch you. You two were growing closer and then you two started growing apart. Things started to seem like they were diluting themselves, and then they were confirming things. So they felt like there were delusions, and then things seemed like they were confirming. And then it says, every game of pleasure must end and doubts must be dispelled. So sometimes things do end, but the thing is if there's doubts, it has to be dispelled, because the doubts could cause the relationship to end, or cause you two to split up. Like it says, growing closer and then growing apart. And this person needs confirmation, about your love, that your love is really genuine, but they never really gave it a chance to find out. They just made assumptions. So let's find out what they have to say about the Six of Wands in reverse. What's the Six of Wands in reverse? I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. There you have it. So they got doubts created by other people. They let other people manipulate them into ghosting you. And that's why they're not getting your attention. I realize all the mistakes I've made. And now they're realizing the mistakes. I've been working on myself, and I am not the same as I was before. So they are working on themselves, so that's a good thing, right? I should have fought for you. Yes, they should have fought for you instead of running. On the bottom, I'm holding on to the memories of us. So they're still holding on to the memories of you two. Let me shuffle a bit. Okay, so our next card is the Four of Pentacles. So there they are, trying to undress you while you're sleeping. Or are you really sleeping? Maybe you're just trying to see what they're going to do. Okay, so let's look at the Two of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, they don't want to let you go. They want to hold on to you. And they hope that you don't hold back from them. Yes, this person does not want to let you go. Okay, so Four of Pentacles. It says pleasure, the magic of the fan. Pleasure is like hot coals. It does not flame, yet it burns. So this person is the pleasure that you gave them. It's like a fan. I'm trying to say it's a fan. Yeah, it's something, you know, people have a fan, they get real hot. Woo, woo. That's how they're feeling. So it's the magic of the fan. So pleasure is like hot coals. You know, hot coals it's burning. You know, it's like when you think of lava, it's like bright red. And so with coals, when they're burning and hot enough, you see that red. You see the black, but you see that red that's blazing. And it says, it does not flame, yet it burns. So even though, you know, they're not like crazy burning, but definitely, they're not like a flame. They're not like out of control, like a fire. They're trying not to be anyway, but they're burning with passion for you, burning for the pleasure that they once had with you. Okay, so let's see what they have to say about this pleasure that they had about you. The slow burn that you gave them. You're always on my mind. Yeah, you're always on their mind. They think about you all the time. Not trying to rhyme. Okay, so yeah, you're always on their mind. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Oh, yeah, they're afraid they lost you forever. They know they messed up, right? I want a future with you. They're thinking all of these things. They want a future with you. The pleasure you gave them, you're always on their mind. They're always thinking about those intimate moments together and how intense it was. It's very, very intense. Hold on a second, make sure this is up. Hello, goddesses. Sorry about that. I was checking my phone and to make sure that the volume was up. But let's continue. Okay, so we left off with, I want a future with you. And the card I had was, I can't go another day without you. So they are thinking about you like crazy. They can't go another day without you. You'll probably be hearing from this person if they're not blocked. Okay, so let's shuffle a little bit more. Next up, we have the Eight of Swords. So you got them in their head, and they're thinking about you in a passionate way, and they just don't know what to do. They just they feel trapped in their head. Like, I really want to see her, be with her, talk to her. And at the same time, lusting for you like crazy. Okay, So let's see what that has to say. The Eight of Swords. It says scratching. Magic of the green cloth. Green frees sensuality and allows the body to guide the spirit before the mind can guide the body. You cannot teach the flesh if it's not willing to learn from you. So this person is like scratching. It talks about the magic of the green cloth. Green frees sensuality. It allows the body to guide the spirit before the mind guides the body. So when your person allows their sensuality to guide their body, but with the spirit, it flows better. But when they allow the mind to guide them, then they become more practical, logical, and there's nothing wrong with that. But then it's like having head over heart. So with their head over heart, they're not going to allow that sensuality, their emotions, along with their with the mental, to flow together. It won't be able to flow because they're just focused on, head over heart. And so they need to allow the body to guide the spirit. So let them, what they're feeling with their body, to guide them. Okay, so let's see what your person has to say. They will never compare to you. So whoever they're with now, they said that person will never compare to you. Now, I can pretty much tell from what the cards are saying. You got this person hooked. What else did they have to say? I know that we have a soul connection. See? Yeah. They know that you two have a soul connection. They knew this all along. I've been watching your socials, admiring your pictures. See, they've been keeping an eye on you. Yeah. We have the Five of Wands where they're watching you, wondering if you're talking to anyone, if you're, looking in, they're checking comments and seeing who you're liking, who you're following. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So this is what they're in their head about. They need want to apologize, and they need your forgiveness. Yeah. That's what the scratching is. Just, they're trying to, they're fighting with what their body feels. The sensuality in their body and their spirit, then with their head. That's why, the Eight of Swords is talking about being trapped in your head. They realize that, they're in their head, comparing you and the other person, that they'll never compare to you. I know that we have a soul connection. They knew this. I've been watching your socials, admiring your pictures, and also getting jealous. And I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. They want your forgiveness. They want access back in with you. Okay, so our last card is the Knight of Cups. So this person wants to come to you now. They want to come and talk to you. They want to make an offer to you. Let's read what the Knight of Cups has to say first. Knight of Cups. Okay, so modesty. It says the magic of the red candle. Oh, we saw that. We talked about the red candle earlier. That's a spell. It's a spell. A love spell. It is awareness of oneself and sexuality born of shame or discretion. Without encounters with others, you cannot find yourself. So maybe they felt they needed to have encounters with others to find themselves. And I don't think, from what I've seen, what I see here, I don't think when they went out with others or got with someone else, they didn't find what they were looking for. Because they had it with you. You were different. You were the magic of the red candle. You had this red candle without putting a spell on them because you had them in total abandon. And so, is awareness of one's own sexuality born of shame or discretion? So, how you feel about yourself, your sexuality, is it shameful or is it discretion? You wisely choose the person you want to be with, or do you refuse it or you feel uncomfortable with it because there's some type of shame involved? It's something to think about. Well, let's see what he has to say. He or she. See what your person has to say. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. So they're willing to wait. They're willing to wait. They want to come and make an offer to you. You know, if you're not letting them contact you, they're going to figure out something. They're going to figure out something to come to you. And they'll wait as long as it takes. The distance between us kills me. So if you do have them blocked and they haven't seen them, or they haven't seen you in a while, it's killing them. The distance. That's why they want to come to you and give you an offer. I'm afraid of commitment. Yeah, see? So why are they afraid of commitment? You know? Are they afraid of falling in love and falling in total abandon and losing themselves? Possibly. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. So they're stuck in their ego. And on the bottom it says, I want to hold you. So, yeah, being stuck in their ego caused them to miss out on you and possibly lose you. I don't know. It looks like they really want to come back, and they are in love with you, right? They are afraid of losing you forever. You know, their ego got in the way. They're afraid of commitment. They do want to apologize. They wish they had fought for you, and they let people manipulate them into ghosting you. And they realize all the mistakes they made. And they know that whoever they were seeing her with, or whatever's going on with the karmic, they will never compare to you. They want a future with you because they know they have this connection. So let's see what signs you are dealing with. Let's see what signs you're dealing with. Missing a few cards here. Okay, we have the moon, so this could be a Pisces, water sign. We have Taurus. We have Aries. We have Gemini. We have water again, so lots of water. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have air, so we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have Earth, so we have Taurus. Wait, I'm gonna make sure. Taurus, Virgo, and Taurus, Virgo, and oh my goodness, I can't believe I can't remember the other one. We do have Virgo here. And on the bottom we have fire, so you could be dealing with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Oh, Capricorn. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Capricorn with Earth. Okay, so my beautiful goddesses, this is our reading. I hope you enjoyed this very sensual, very enlightening reading when it comes to your person and how they feel and their desires, their thoughts about you, their feelings, and their intentions. And their intention is to come back and make an offer and hoping that you forgive them. They want to talk to you, connect with you, but they are afraid of rejection. Okay, until next time, beautiful goddess, we will probably do this again because it seems like a lot of fun. You know, just mix it up a little bit. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment. I love you, beautiful goddesses.